Welcome back to the lab. Today we're talking about bias in AI, what it is, why it happens, and why it matters for you. So what does bias mean here? In AI, bias is when the system consistently leans in a certain direction. Whether it's in tone, perspective, or the kind of examples it gives you, it's like talking to someone who always tilts the conversation toward their own worldview. Why does this happen? Because AI learns from data, and all data comes from people. The books, websites, and conversations used to train AI are full of human perspectives and human biases. If the data leans one way, the AI picks it up. Think of it like this. If you only read newspapers from one city, you'd start seeing the world through that city's lens. Same with AI, it reflects the lens of the data it's trained on. Now, bias isn't always obvious. Sometimes it shows up in what the AI includes. Sometimes it shows up in what it leaves out. For example, ask for successful entrepreneurs, and it might list mostly men, not because it's trying to exclude anyone, but because that's what the data lean toward. So why does this matter? Because if you don't recognize bias, you might mistake the AI's perspective for objective truth, and that's when you can miss the bigger picture. Here's your Power Hour challenge. Pick a topic that could have different perspectives, like healthy eating, best leadership style, or most important historical figure. Ask your AI the question once, then push it. Now answer this from a different cultural perspective, or give me the opposite viewpoint. Compare the two. Notice how the answers shift. That's bias in action. Here's the takeaway. AI isn't neutral. It reflects the data it was trained on, and that data comes from humans, with all our brilliance, but also our blind spots. The key isn't to avoid bias completely, it's to recognize it and to ask for multiple views when you need them. All right, that's today's lab. Bias in AI, the hidden tilt shaping the answers you see.